Seawalls and stone jetties on Cedar Point have protected Scituate Harbor from the open ocean for almost 100 years. Built in the early 1900s, our seawalls have kept the harbor area safe from damaging storms. They're now literally crumbling a century later and must be replaced.
Sections of these seawalls have been in place since 1907 and have started to fail in critical areas. Some sections of the seawall at Sand Hills Beach are literally crumbling.
Look at how narrow Cedar Point becomes, only 150 feet wide. We need to replace the 850 feet of crumbling seawall that is the sole protection for everything Scituate. If the ocean breaks through this section because we failed to act, flooding on Front Street would occur even in the mildest of storms. Replace this wall that has protected everyone for years and avert the damage to businesses, boaters, lighthouse visitors, residents, and tourists. Let's prove we can plan ahead and be proactive.
Well, geez, Steve, couldn't we maybe just patch this and get away with that?
Well, you could.
For almost 100 years, it is this seawall that has protected the harbor from the damaging impact of major storms and hurricanes. But we've been living off the infrastructure investment made by our parents' and grandparents' generations. Frankly, we've not done our part, and it's now our turn. This critical section of the seawall is disintegrating, and patching is no longer an option. There simply is no structural integrity left in the wall. Watch how Steve shows us the concrete has completely decayed by using a kitchen spoon to dig into the wall. This seawall will not withstand another major weather event much longer.
Successfully now for 30 years and cover all the ready-mix sort of concrete business in New England.
So you've seen a lot of structures made of concrete.
Oh yeah. This is not one of them. This
Okay.
was concrete.
That doesn't sound like it's going to give us a lot of protection.
No.
Between here.
No,
and
and this
harbor.
is right, and this is the neck, as you know. You just mentioned 150 feet. We just put in new sewerage. There's gas lines under there. There's water line, but more important, there's a harbor and a business downtown section. And if this wall were to go, this whole section would probably wash out if you had a 2 or 3 tidal storm.
It's just, all it is sand. This is a terrific aerial shot of Cedar Point that highlights why a solid seawall at the narrowest section is essential protection. 850 feet of seawall needs to be replaced. Help us convince state, local, and national officials that this needs to be priority one for 2021 and 2022. Hello, we need your help. Residents of Cedar Point have been telling town officials for 20 years that the seawall that protects this beautiful harbor is in jeopardy. Well, we're now at the point where it needs to be replaced. Please go online, sign our petition, convince federal, state, local officials that our harbor behind us with a commercial fishing fleet, tons of recreational boaters, residents, and visitors alike who come to the historic lighthouse, and lastly, the whole business district of Scituate Harbor. These institutions are at risk if that seawall fails. It's time to replace the seawall. We need your help to get it started. Don't let inaction and forever discussions get in our way. Please go to our website, sign the petition, help us break that logjam. Thanks for all your help.